Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Ghost, and welcome back to another Python programming lesson. Today, we're going to be learning about operators, specifically two of them. There's another one that we're going to learn in the next video, and you'll see why. Today, we're going to be learning about arithmetic operators and comparison operators. Arithmetic operators are basically your standard math operators like plus, minus, multiply, divide, etc. How you use them is you're going to go print, parentheses, and remember, to make sure that your arithmetic operators actually work, you're going to want to use either an integer or a float. So if I go 5 plus 5, you see that these are integers because they're not in quotations. And you run them, and boom, it adds them up. But if I were to go 5 and 5, now these 5s are strings, not integers. So if I run this, the output's going to be 55, which is wrong. But that's why you want to make sure that whenever you're using these operators, your value is either an integer or a float. So if you do that, boom, gives you the right answer. And same goes for the rest of them. So I'm just going to copy and paste this a bunch of times. And we're going to go minus. To multiply, we use the star. To divide, we use the slash. And then this is going to be a double slash. And I'll show you why in a second. You run this command, and boom. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 minus 5 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 divided by 5 is 1.0. But then this one says 1. So that's the difference between divide and double slash. When you divide it, it makes your answer a float. But when you use double slash, it only gives you an integer back. So that's something to keep in mind. One more that we're going to try out is the module. What this does is it returns the remainder value. So if you divide 5 by 5 in long division form, you're going to see that you get a 0 because 5 times 1 is 5, so you get nothing. So these are the arithmetic operators. Try them out and then come back for comparison operators. So now that you've done that, we're going to move on to comparison operators. Now, as the name suggests, they are used to compare certain values. Now, the comparison operators are double equals, not equals, greater than equals, less than equals, right? And, obviously, greater than or less than. These are the comparison operators. This one, we're going to test out right now. We're going to test out all of them and see what they do. So if I go 2 double equals 2. Now what is this doing? Oh. So we're going to test out 2 equals 2. And when we run this command, it says true. Because this one makes sure that A and B, meaning the first value and the second value, are the same. So when it does, it says, yeah, true, they're both the same. Now, what if I use not equals and then run the command? Now it's going to say false, because this one makes sure that this and this aren't the same. So if I'm saying 2 is not equal to 2, that's wrong, because 2 is equal to 2, which is why it's saying false. But if I write 2 isn't equal to 3, then it's going to say true. Now, let's move on to greater than equal to. Now, this one makes sure that the value here is bigger and or equal to the one on the right. If we test this out, obviously, it's going to say true because 3 is bigger than 2. And if we do this, which is less than equals, it's going to say false because 3 is obviously not smaller than 2. But the key thing, the key difference between these and these is that even if I write 3 here, it's going to say true because 3 isn't less, but it's all equal. If I remove this part and then run it, then it's going to say false because then it only has one value to check. With these operators, it has multiples. It's checking, hey, is it bigger? Okay, yes or no. And then is it equal? But these ones are just plain old checking if they're bigger or smaller. So that's the comparison operators. Try them out. I hope you understood. I hope you learned something. If you did, comment down below. If you didn't, also let me know what you didn't learn. And I'm making posts on ideas that you guys may have that I can bring into a video. Shout you out and then make your idea a reality. So if you're interested in that, comment on my posts and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.